What is the giver personality? It refers to someone who appears to be very affectionate on the surface, clingy, and deeply invested in their partner. Breaking up is particularly painful for them as they invest their heart and soul in the relationship. However, once a new person appears, they can immediately forget the past. They seem to put a lot of effort into loving in each relationship, but in reality, it's as if they have never truly loved anyone. What they want is just someone to accompany them, a spiritual support. Their view of love? Read whichever page the wind blows to. Love whoever loves me. The giver personality is often a result of a lack of love since childhood. Due to this lack of love, encountering someone who is slightly kind to them attracts them, and they believe that this is love. In other words, they don't actually understand love and, naturally, lack the ability to love others. Consequently, they face many problems in relationships, and they are aware of many issues themselves. This lack of inner strength due to a lack of love makes it difficult for them to sustain a healthy relationship. However, they don't know how to change, so they repeat the same problems in each relationship. Today, let's talk about how those who lack love can save themselves. The first step is to recognize the essence of the lack of love. The inner child has not grown up. About 90% of those who lack love come from an unfortunate original family where they were neglected and suppressed. Because they didn't receive enough love from their parents as children, their inner child couldn't receive healthy nurturing to grow into an independent person. Therefore, those who lack love exhibit extreme eagerness in relationships to gain attention and favor. Essentially, the inner child seeks an idealized parent, and the identity of this idealized parent is irrelevant as long as they love the individual. Recognizing this point makes the breakthrough for self-rescue clear. It is to re-nurture one's inner child. The second step is to admit that one's parents may not love them as much. Lack of love originates from the original family. But many people cannot escape from their original family because they are afraid to admit that their parents don't love them as much. Parents are the initial source of safety and love for a child. If you admit that your parents don't love you, it's like admitting that no one truly loves you in this world. Thus, many people swear to escape from their parents, but they can't resist establishing contact with them. For example, even if you study hard, work hard, and sacrifice your health to achieve success, it is all to earn your parents' approval. Love may be abstract, but their approval is tangible. Only by gaining their approval can you prove that the neglected child is valuable and that you can indeed be loved. The third step is to allow oneself to feel anger. After admitting that parents may not love you as much, you can be disappointed, angry, or even resentful. Many people feel that being angry with their parents is disrespectful. But if you suppress your negative emotions for a long time, these emotions will gradually build up in your body and eventually harm your inner self. You should understand that parents are supposed to be the closest people to you in the world, and if they didn't love you properly, it is natural for you to feel discontent or anger. Allowing these negative emotions to flow, you won't excessively consume yourself, and you will smoothly move on to the last step, learning to accept yourself. The fourth step is to accept oneself, accepting reality and allowing everything to happen. The reason you fall into the painful self-doubt and self-consumption is because, unconsciously, in the process of seeking your parents' approval, you projected this desire onto others. Once you cannot accept that your parents don't like you, it gradually becomes that you can't accept that anyone doesn't like you. Once you have these thoughts, you will strive for perfection in everything, imposing almost harsh standards on yourself. But what is reality? No one is perfect, and we cannot make everyone like us. Allow yourself to have flaws, allow others not to like you, and you won't suppress your true needs to gain others' liking. Live a life pleasing others with a mask. Love, like loving a flower, for those who lack love, the best gardener is oneself. The steps mentioned earlier, nurturing oneself again, and reshaping a powerful core, are the best nutrients. Don't place the expectation of filling the void on parents, partners, or friends. Listen to the true needs of your heart and perceive genuine love. Only when you become internally consistent and comfortable can you acquire the ability to love others.